Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th, Monday through Thursday. Now, if you're new here, or if you just like to cross-watch and you don't want to listen to the introduction, and this will be tagged onto all the videos in the front, go right down there, and there should be a timestamp. And what that'll do is that'll bypass the introduction for you. Anyway, I am going to be reading from Monday through Thursday. I will be using my Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I will use my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies. And of course, pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now for the introduction, we are going to do kind of a universal what's going on in the world reading with my Waite Rider Tarot, and I will pull one from my Colette Baron Reed Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So we have the interesting energies for me are on the 15th. So we're kind of in a little bit of a stasis, I would say. Now, okay, let's jump ahead. Anyway, the 24th of November, Jupiter will be going direct in Pisces. So you have to, when things are slowing down to go direct, they almost come to a stop. I would say that right now Jupiter is, if not at that stop, then at a really strong, really slow crawl. Let's put it that way. So things are changing with Jupiter. Jupiter, one of the planets, and except for Mars, everything else will be going direct. So, Jupiter's kind of like holding there. Pisces is dreams, spirituality, water energy. Jupiter is the god of, or the planet of good fortune, of wishes, of big, largesse type of energy. So it's kind of slow. It's looking down right now. So the other thing is with the dates, the 15th of November, we have Venus, 28 degrees in Scorpio, trining Jupiter, 28 degrees in Pisces. And that's a really positive energy. Trining is very positive. Both of them are supporting each other. They're both kind of like, basically saying to, Venus is saying to Jupiter, hey, let's get together. Let's make this work. But again, too, we have those two water signs. Again, spiritual energy. Scorpio does not like secrets, but yet Pisces will go into the depths to discover the secrets. On the 15th, we also have the Sun in Scorpio, trining Neptune again in Pisces, and that's at 22 degrees. So in itself, the 15th, it feels very good energy. It feels very interesting, but yet at the same time, it does make me, it's like one of those times that you go, things that make you go, what is happening with these energies here? The 16th, we have Mercury in Scorpio again, trining Jupiter. We have Venus entering on the 16th, Sagittarius, and on the 17th, we have Mercury entering Sagittarius. So now we have some of that fire energy coming about, some of that action energy. So not quite sure where I'm at with this. When people would ask, because we had the, the whole Uranus and Taurus full moon eclipse, they'd ask me when did I think that some of that energy would change? And I would say, like basically anywhere from like the 11th to the 15th. The 15th, but again, the 15th just has a different energy to it. I really can't tell you what I'm feeling with it, so let's go ahead and pull some cards or have the cards jump out. And not quite sure. There's that card right there. This one is reversed. So let's see what we've got here. Okay, well, we have things that are upside down usually have a little stronger energy. Court cards have our dual energy. So Page's underlying energy will be Earth, and that is our Pentacle energy. That is our Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Money, job, career. Knights, which this is, the underlying energy is our fire energy. And that would be our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, passionate, burning, and determined. Now, Queens have our water energy or our cup energy. And that is our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, fluid, emotional, and very spiritual energy. And then we have our kings, whose underlying energy is swords or air, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Thought processes, thinking things through, also making some plans, also hearing news. So what do we have going on for the week of the 14th through the 17th? We come and we start out with the Knight of Pentacles. So underlying energy, again, that fire, that passion, that action energy, wanting to make movement, wanting to have, get things done, wanting things to actually move, okay? Knights are directional, so they go where they're directed. They'll go when they get started, okay? So this one wants to go here. I find this interesting that it's not directly to the side. It's actually a little bit off, off to the side. So it is an interesting energy with that. It's kind of like the horse is not necessarily going the way that we really think it's going to go. So this is the Knight of Pentacles. So that underlying is fire, Pentacles, that earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. So the Knight of Pentacles stands still for a moment. The Knight of Pentacles wants to make some movement, wants things to change, wants to have some action. However, the Knight of Pentacles is very deliberate in his movement. He wants to make sure that what he's doing is basically the best calculated risk that he can do. Once he's made that decision, once he's plotted out whatever he needs to plot out, he then gets to work. And when he gets to work, things happen a lot faster than you would think. So something with that going on. Now we have that 4. Remember, numbers have some energy, have a lot of energy too. We're using them for a very positive vibration. We're using our numbers to raise our vibrations. So we have the 4 of Cups, that water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have that 4, a stability, leadership, organization. The 4 of Cups is that card that's just in that old in-between stage. It's kind of like, if you look, he's kind of, he's sitting there with his arm crossed, not necessarily embracing his present, and yet not necessarily embracing his future. I call this, again, that in-between time. Sometimes this is the waiting time. Sometimes this is just that frustrating, why isn't stuff happening? Why isn't that knight running into battle? Why isn't that knight moving? Okay, so we have to be a little bit more deliberate. We have to make our plans. Why? It's very frustrating energy. You see, he's looking at his 3 of Cups, not necessarily happy with them, not wanting to knock them down either. There's a divine cup coming and saying, hey, look at me. We've got some opportunities here. Just kind of like not really ready to make a move. Not ready to make a move. So let's see what this mystery one on the floor was. Temperance. So we have a 14 energy. Again, we have that 1 energy, which is a new beginning, new start, and then we have that 4 that I just talked about. Add the 1 and 4 together, becomes 5, and it's all about change. So temperance is all about balance, is all about waiting, all about compromise, all about not making that move, not rushing into anything right now. It's just waiting. It's have patience. Things are happening, but just have patience. So it's an interesting energy. Have patience. Things are happening. Once we really figure it all out, this knight does get to work and does make some big changes. So it's kind of a frustrating energy for this week. We will see what we will see. Okay, let's see what we have with the Colette Baron read energy here. Higher power. Remember, I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power, Holy Spirit, God, Source, and ask just give the people, give what they need. So let's see what we've got here. Also, too, remember down there is the like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Really, it's important to support the channel, so support me by doing that. I really do appreciate you doing that. It does keep me going. I mean, if people aren't watching, then it's kind of like, do I continue? So please like, share, subscribe. Many people have told me that they have, many people have told me that they have had to resubscribe in order to get the video. So for some reason, maybe I'm too positive of a message, it doesn't always come out. So anyway, so now we have the 4 of fire. So we have that 4 energy again. We have that fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And remember, Sagittarius energy is starting to really pick up right now. That fire energy, that adventurous energy, that directional energy, that action energy is starting to move. The 4 of fire, the 4 of rods, is traditionally a celebratory energy. It's kind of like a graduation, a wedding. It's like the culmination. It's a cumulative type of energy, and it's you've gotten to this point, you're now ready for your next chapter. So the 4 of fire actually is a lovely energy to have. It is an energy you really want to have. So it's is it kind of like after all the waiting, things come to a culmination, things now move. It could be, but this also is one of the celebratory cards. So interesting with that. Okay, again, remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Interesting stuff, just interesting stuff going on as always. Okay, why don't we start our videos now? Hello, my Cappies. How are you? Okay, I'm just getting this thing. It's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to make a difference. It's time for you to be counted. I don't know, but it's like it's time for you to stand up. Is it stand up for yourself? It could be. I just feel like it's a time for a lot of confidence and belief in your abilities. I think that's more the case of it. This is going to be it's a strange week. I'm not really getting a clear read, except that everything that I've been talking about with all the readings that I've done so far has been, it's like there is a shift in the air. There is a shift. So let's see what this is now, what this would be for my Capricorns. Now, my higher power, Holy Spirit, what do you want to tell? What was good for our Capricorns to know? What do you want to tell our Capricorns? Let's see what we've got here. Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards. Okay, reversed. First card is strength. Strength. Now, interesting too, because Radley Valentine basically changed the strength and the justice card in all of his deck. In traditional tarot, this would be the justice card, but this is now the strength card. This is also an 11. I am doing this on November 11, 11. We have all of this one energy going on, new beginnings, new start, new changes. Strength, though, I kind of look at strength through justice, justice through strength. And I have to, sometimes I just read these as what they are, but there is this balance that's needed. There is this, I don't know if it's actually a legal type of energy, where it's more in the world, or if this is more karmic energy, karmic justice. This is, either way, we have our ones, 1, new beginning. We have 1 + 1 is a 2, so we're in the 2022. So there's all this synchronicity going on with these numbers for you, my Capricorns. I would take a look and see what they might mean. And we have the 10 plus the 1, so 10 is transitional. Now this is Archangel Ariel. Ariel has a very strong earth connection. Loves, watches over the earth energies, wants to make sure that they stay healthy, that they stay where they need to be. Okay? But again, this is also, Ariel also has a kindness, also has a gentleness. And that's what this is all about. This is being strong, but not necessarily being strong because you're fighting or because you're angry, but this is being strong at the same time, being kind and being gentle, okay? But there is a firmness with this, but there is the justice energy with this too. So things are a little bit, this is a strong stuff for you, my Capricorns, and it kind of goes along with stand up. Stand up for yourself. Be confident in yourself. Know yourself. To thine own self be true. Okay. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Now that's interesting because remember, I always talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't so much for the other person as it is for you. And you can show a lot of strength by forgiving. Doesn't mean that other person or that situation has to come back into your life. It just means you have disconnected the hold that they have on you. Okay, next card is reversed. Queen of Raphael. So Queen's underlying energy is water. Raphael is water. You are my goat fish. You are an earth energy, my Capricorn, but you do have that spiritual energy of that little fish, okay? Water energy is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we've got that Pisces and Scorpio stuff going on. Very deep, very emotional energy. So whatever this is all about, you're going to feel very deep about it. You're going to feel very strongly. But the Queen of Raphael also has a lot of love in her heart. She has a lot of caring in her heart. Sometimes she lets her feelings take over where she should let her head, where she should let her head rule a little bit more. But she feels very deeply. She feels very loving. She feels very caring. She's very, very sensitive to the energies around her also. And so part of that is you might be very sensitive. You might be very caring. And that might be where strength is needed for you. You might be in a position where you just feel very, very vulnerable, very sensitive, and you need to, again, I get this, you need to stand up. You need to stand up. Okay. Kind, understanding, giving, also psychic. So you might feel yourself kind of like, I just know this. I just know this. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So again, while you're standing up, trust yourself too. Trust your intuition. Next card, the 10 of Michael. So we have a 1-1-1-0. A lot of one energy for a lot of the signs right now. So we have a 10. 10 is transitional energy. Things are moving on. Michael is air energy. It is Aquarius. Remember, Saturn in Aquarius, truth versus illusion, truth coming out. It's also Gemini. Yes, we have Mars retroing in Gemini. So there's a lot of a kind of energy. And this is also Libra energy. So anyway, had to cough there. Sorry about that. Anyway, I love this little one. So the 10 of Swords in traditional tarot is that guy with all of these 10 swords in his back. Are you dead yet? Are you done? No more. So that's kind of that 10 of Swords. But I love this 10 of Michael. Out of all of the energies, this card is one that I really love because she has done her work. She has tried so hard. She has danced her toes. She has prepared toes off. She has prepared and strived. And now it's time for her to take her bow. She has danced the dance that she's dreamed of. And now it's time for her to have new goals, new opportunities, new possibilities. So a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So this is, whatever this is, you have to be strong. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to have, strength through kindness, but there's also this justice energy going on. And now this is a turning point. This is a turning point week in its energies. Again, very, very strange energies, very maybe releasing energies this week too. So let's see. Guardian angels, and also the 1-1-1-0 or 0-1-1-1. Guardian angels, what do you have for our Capricorns? Okay, fine. We'll let you out. Let's see what this is all about. 7 of action. 7, divine umbrella, divine interference, divine intervention. Action is our fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, Venus and Mercury are going into Sagittarius, so passionate, burning, determined relationships, communication. So the 7 of action is you're being called upon to claim your personal power. Feel confident, as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. So keep connected with your angels. Keep connected with God's source. Okay? So your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. Wow. Wow. So claim your personal power, my Capricorns. Feel confident. Your angels will tell you when to say no if that's right, if that's the right thing to do. The struggle may stem from an unresolved inner conflict. Wow. It's a big week for you. It's a big week. So stand up straight, stand up tall. Believe in yourself. There's a turning point energy with all of this. And you have all that one. So you have a 1, 1, 10, and a 7. 7, 10, 1, 1. Here we go. Let's see what we have now. What inspirational wisdom from our angels and fairies do we have for my Capricorns here? Let's see here. Yeah, stand up, stand up. Time to stand up, my Capricorns. Time to be, again, I said that in the beginning before we even read the cards. Time to be counted. Here we go. Spring song. I love the spring. Here we go. Spring song. Now is the time to start your life development plan. If you are not sure, just ask the angels for guidance. So ask your angels. Stand up. Ask your angels. I love this for you. You've been getting a lot of that angel. Talk to your angels, my wonderful Capricorns. Here we go. Stand up. Ask your angels. I like that. I like both of those. Anyway. Here we go. What crystal or energy for my Capricorns would be helpful? Here we go. Oh, I pulled out 2. We will look at them both. Clear quartz. I love this. It's a programmable crystal. I love it. Psychic abilities, enhanced intuition, mental clarity, magnified energy. Clear quartz, it's like the one you can run it underwater and clear its energy, and then you can say, I need you to do this for me. And you can endow it with certain requests. Okay, now this one, let's see what we have here. Fluorite, personal protection, getting organized, aura cloak, cooperation. Interesting too. Okay, my Capricorn, some changes are happening. Stand up. Be strong. Be confident. Anyway, my Cappies, take a moment, please, to go down and like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. You really keep me going. You encourage me to come back and keep these videos, so please do that. As always, though, my Capricorns, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.